What's up, everybody? Welcome back to my channel. So I am from work. I'm speaking to you guys when I am just from work, and I want to welcome all of you to my channel. My name is the Godly Princess. I am born again. I love God. I love physical activities, and I love reading. So I share a lot of that. I also love my family, and so I share a lot of activities that I share with my family. And I know those of you who are members of this channel are having fun. Anyway, so today I'm here to give you guys a very short review of this book that I've been reading. Not like reading currently, but I'm done reading this book that I'm done reading, that was gifted to me by my sister Faith. So this is the book. The book is The Sun is Also a Star. That is the title of the book. The Sun is Also a Star. So let me give you guys a brief review of this book, so that if you're interested of buying it and reading it, you don't find this as a spoiler. So this book is about love at first sight. And to me, I think this book is more or less a journey into the life and struggles of teenagers. And I can say teenagers in the US, but really generally the struggle of teenagers. So this book is, of course, it was gifted to me by a teenager. My sister Faith is a teenager, so she could only read a book that is relatable to her, and that's what she gifted me. And so this book is about two characters, Natasha and Daniel. So Natasha is a Jamaica teenager, 16 years old, and Daniel is a 17-year-old Korean teenager. So they meet in town one day and fall in love on that same day. And unknown to Daniel is that Natasha is supposed to be deported that same night. All right, so it is a hot kind of love at first sight. And then the writer does not only speaks about their love, but the writer also speaks about their family struggles as immigrants in the US and their struggles as teenagers. But generally, it's talking much of their love that they shared in that one day. Okay, so the lovers of love at first sight, this is your book. You need to find it, and especially teenagers. This book is for teenagers, really. It's not for adults. And for me, I just read it because I am a lover of knowledge. I am a philosopher. A philosopher is a lover of knowledge. So thank you, Faith. I loved your book, and I want to speak about one thing, one topic that I got from this book. So the issue I'm going to speak about is the issue of either pursuing your dream or pursuing your career. So this issue in this book is about Daniel. So Daniel's parents wants Daniel to be a doctor, and they want him to go to Yale. Is it Yale or it is Yale? They want him to go to Yale University to study medicine and become a doctor. But for Daniel, he wants to be a poet. And I saw this struggle, and it reminded me of a conversation that I had with my cousin Jeremiah. My cousin is called James. My cousin James. One day at work, James calls me and he says he wants to meet me. And then James, told me that he had the same struggle that Daniel is having here. So James was telling me he loves football and he wants to venture into football and give it his all, just focus. But his mom, my Auntie Anne, wants James to continue with university. James is in Kenyatta University. He wants James to continue with his university and graduate. But that is not what James is up for. James wants to venture into football because why go for something that you don't feel like, you're not interested in, whereas you found your love, you found what you love. Why not just go into what you love? So this is a struggle that many teenagers have, and I just want to give my 10-cent opinion on this, my 1-cent or 5-cent opinion on this, and this is my opinion. There's nothing wrong with pursuing your love, okay? What you love, your passion. There's nothing wrong with pursuing your passion, teenagers. But what you don't know, unknown to you, is ahead there are teenagers who pursued their careers and then later went on to pursue their passion. So you're going to meet them huko mbele, ahead. So you're going to meet a footballer who is also a graduate of Yale University. You're going to meet a poet who is also a master's graduate of Yale University. You go ahead, huko mbele. Once you've now become a renowned footballer or a renowned poet, you're going to meet such people. And what you're going to realize is that they are ahead of you. They are much better than you. They are more polished than you. Because the experience that school gives, the connections, the connection, the experience of school, the schooling experience is far much more than books. There's a way it polishes you into a professional human being, a professional character, that when you begin to pursue your dream, either business, poetry, football, then you become a professional poet. You become a professional footballer. Like, you are more polished than someone who went straight into football only. So you're much more. You're a footballer plus more. You understand? So even as a footballer, for example, when you get to a point now you want to work with corporates, you are a poet, you want to work with corporates, then you find that in terms of arguing with them, in terms of communication, in terms of, when you sit at the table with them, then you communicate, you match up, you understand each other, you are up to task, you look the part, okay? With the way you speak, with the way you engage, you look the part. The schooling experience is something that we cannot ignore, dear teenager. The schooling experience is something that you need. You may not know now, but later you will realize that you needed that schooling experience. The schooling experience is not only about, the technical things that you learn. That is just 1% of it. 99% is the experience of interacting with people, is the experience of knowledge, acquiring of knowledge. It's the experience of network. It's the experience of, it's much more, okay? So if you're a teenager and you're watching this review, so this is my 10-cent opinion and this is my advice to you. And if you're a mother of a teenager, give them this video to watch. Tell them Princess is saying, yes, they will pursue their dream, okay? 4 years or 6 years only, a course of 4 years or 6 years. There's nothing wrong with delaying your dream for only 4 years, okay? But you're delaying it for a good cause, because you're going to be polished into a professional human being, a professional footballer. So after that, you can pursue your passion and become better at it and become a better footballer, a professional footballer. You become, it's not just the name, but the way you look the part, the way you portray yourself, the way you express yourself, the people that you know, makes you much more better than people who went straight into pursuing football or poetry or whatever your passion is. Okay, even me, my passion is speaking up, and I'm speaking here on YouTube. I'm speaking here on YouTube when I'm from work. Right now I'm from work, okay, but I can still pursue my passion. You can do your passion and still work at the same time. At the end of the day, you're chasing two bags at the same time, okay? So let us not ignore the schooling experience. Let's go to school, get the papers, then go ahead to pursue our passion. Okay, so that is my 10-cent opinion, and that is one lesson that I picked and I needed to speak about from this book, and I hope that you have enjoyed it. Okay, so the next book that I'm reading is so interesting. I could scream. So stay tuned. Okay, stay tuned so that you see the next book that I'm going to read. And if you want to get updates of my books way before I give review, follow me on Instagram at the godly I'm tired of speaking now, at the Godly Princess Kenya. Okay, God bless you so much. Have yourself a beautiful week, and I hope to see you again next time. God bless.